It's Bourbon Night. Hello, I'm Chad.
I'm Sarah.
And happy early
Repeal Day.
That's right. And welcome in on actually a beautiful Sunday here in Kentucky. I'm Chad.
You already said that.
Did I?
Yes.
Well, they need to know again.
They do need to know.
Just in case.
If you want to skip over any more things like that,
Who are you?
We will pin the comment with the timestamps of what we're drinking and when we're drinking it down in the comments, so you can go ahead and skip around past all those little mistakes that we make. But yeah, thank you all for joining in. Chad's a little confused. We put up the Christmas tree earlier. I may have hit him in the head on accident, so he's all right.
Why I'm wearing a hat.
He'll be all right, though. So first, we will get into
sample shoutouts.
Yeah, some sample shoutouts. But even before we get into there, I kind of want to talk about a few things. Like Chad said, we're celebrating Repeal Day, which is the 5th, so that's Wednesday. For those of you who don't know, Repeal Day is in celebration of the repeal of Prohibition. I assume all of you all know what Prohibition was.
That dark period between 1920 and 1933.
Such a sad time.
Where it was illegal to buy alcohol. Unless you had a prescription from your doctor.
That's right.
So you can better believe a lot of people were getting sick then. Record
number of sick people.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where was I going with that?
I don't know.
I was going to say something. So on December 5th, and today, early, we celebrate our ability to drink openly and freely in this wonderful country. So to that, we will cheers. We will go ahead and start with a not pre-Prohibition whiskey, but a pre-Prohibition style bourbon. This is from the Whiskey Barons collection. It's distilled at Wild Turkey. It is not distilled by Jimmy and Eddie Russell. They had nothing to do with this project, but basically they found... They analyzed a whiskey that won the World Fair in 1904 and tried to recreate it with this 375 limited edition bottle. So we will have some of this to start off with. And before we do our sample shout out,
I was
we
wondering
are going to give a nice cheers.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, before we get to our sample shout out, we are going to take a moment to do a cheers. Trevor Wilson, who's in the comments, lost his cousin Blake last night. We were very sorry to hear that. So if all of you all raise a glass as well, and cheers in honor of Blake.
To Blake.
To you, Blake. Okay. Just take a moment.
Yeah.
Everyone's active in the chat. Thank you all for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Again, tell us a little bit about Bond Lillard.
Well, in 1869, Sarah, William F. Bond and Christopher C. Lillard.
Is that where it comes from?
Mm-hmm.
Bond and Lillard.
Partnered to create a golden, delicate style of Kentucky bourbon. Before Prohibition... This is on topic.
Okay.
Bond and Lillard were highly revered and awarded the grand prize at the 1904 St. Louis World's Fair. So that's where they got that award. And then Prohibition, and then after Prohibition, they folded.
Right, as many places did.
Yeah, like 1945, something like that. Around that time.
Yeah,
is when they
it's
folded?
like a lot of places tried to get back up and running after Prohibition, but there just, first of all, wasn't enough interest. And
they hobbled it along, it sounds like.
So many distilleries came back in at the same time, and there's a lot of competition. So anyway, that's where that is. You, a second ago, right again before we get to sample shout out, you mentioned the prescription.
Yes.
So Chad actually got me this as a gift, and then I guess thought it was so cool, got one for himself.
Mm-hmm.
So this is an actual prescription card. It has
a script.
It's a script for, a prescription for whiskey.
Spirituous beverages.
Yes. 10-6. What's this?
I
don't know what that
that's
date
the
is.
script. That means nothing.
October 6th, 1928.
Yeah.
Which October 6th is my birthday.
Yeah.
So that's why, isn't that thoughtful?
That's very thoughtful.
Just so
I'm
sweet.
super thoughtful.
But anyways, these are pretty cool. He's got one too.
Mine's from 1924. That was filled on my birthday.
So.
Yeah.
I think
cool.
that's pretty cool. And you got these online. And we actually recommended them in our very first holiday gift guide, so you can check them out there.
Yeah, go back and watch that first holiday gift guide, 2016. We have the name of the Etsy store on there. I can't remember what it is right now. But that's there.
And if you haven't watched this year's gift guide, go on and do that too.
What are you waiting for?
After this.
Let's go ahead and do sample shoutouts.
Let's
then
do it.
We'll kind of dive into this Bond and Lillard here.
Okay, perfect. Well, first, not a bourbon.
Not a bourbon.
But we have some Copper and King American Brandy. This was sent to us by Adam Ardbeg. Thank you so much for that. We are excited to try it. He says it's great holiday pour. It's got all the spices and the spices and the nices.
Spices and nices.
So he said, give it a try, that he thinks we won't be able to have a holiday without it from now on. And we will give it a try.
Yes, absolutely.
So thank you very much for that.
Going down the line, let's just move this guy out of the way for a minute.
Sure. We got this. We're going to be uncorking this soon.
Yeah. So we had this on Perry's podcast. This is my bourbon podcast. And, well, I guess no spoilers, but after the acclaim that it got from Fred Minnick about being this underdog that just shocked the world,
right.
we're like, we gotta
revisit that.
We gotta get our own bottle.
Yeah.
And try it out. So that's what we're doing with this guy here.
And we purchased this, but not in our area. We're not able to get it in our area. So our friends Joe and Josh helped us out and finding us a bottle of this and getting it to us. So we really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We also got a new bottle from Joseph Brazo, who's in the chat. Thank you so much, Joseph.
All right.
So excited because we love the Woodinville, the bourbon so much that it was in this year's gift guide.
Yeah.
So we're thrilled to try the rye.
Looks like it's a lot of the same specs. It's 90 proof. It's a Washington straight rye. It's a 100% rye. So that's that's gonna be intense. But yeah, again, same awesome bottle as their bourbon.
Very excited about that.
Looking forward to trying that out.
Thank you, Joseph.
And lastly, I've been kind of light on the sample shoutouts because of the holidays, but now we've ramped back up and we got a lot.
It's like, I said it comes in waves.
Oh, sure does. So we have several sample bottles here
a whole box full.
A whole box full from Brian and Tammy Brennicky.
Yes.
Various picks. This one here is a Benny's in Chicago, a Knob Creek pick.
There's some Four Roses picks in here, one of which they'd sent us before. We got it down in Austin, and I loved it.
Yeah.
So they sent some more so that Chad could have some because I drank it all.
Pick.
Blood Oath Pack 4.
Another Knob Creek.
Lots of good stuff in there.
Lots of good stuff.
Very excited about that. Treats.
The Scent Monster pick of Barrel. Oh, this is a Bourbon Pursuit.
There's a serial killer pick in there, too, and I think that's pretty funny.
Yeah. So, thanks, guys. Looking forward to that a lot.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Okay.
It's Gwyneth Paltrow.
It's Gwyneth Paltrow's head. Spoilers. Back to Bond and Lillard. $3.75, around $50, so not cheap. But yeah, limited. But it did kind of sit around too.
I will say it did sit around. Not everybody scooped these up, I think, as fast as the Whiskey Baron collection people thought that they were going to. Yeah. I will say people fuss a lot about this being $50, and yet those same people jump at the opportunity to try a Woodford Experimental 375 at $50. So I'm like,
it's all in the name. It's just who produces it.
Yeah, and it's just like, I guess that bottle looks more like craft, so people are more apt to go for it, and everyone's like, oh, this is just a marketing scam, and that might be true, but I always just like to make those observations of what people are and aren't willing to get upset about.
Yeah. So they came out, I think this is the one that they came out with a second batch this year, but the other one, the one that says...
The Old Rippy.
Old Rippy, yeah.
Yes.
Did not. They're coming out with another expression, something else, some other label that I can't remember the name of, so that's helpful. But yeah, this is still the first batch.
That's batch one.
Batch
it says.
one. And you know what? It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's really light. I mean, would I pay if this wasn't the marketing wasn't there? It was just whiskey in a 375. Would I pay $50 for it? No, I would not. I would buy Pike Silver. No, I don't know. I would buy something else.
Buy like a Knob Creek or something.
It is good. I think someone asked before, is there another rye that we could recommend for under $50 that we like as much as Pikesville?
No.
I don't know if there's much I like as much as Pikesville. I like the Knob Creek rye a lot.
I mean, the Rittenhouse is basically the baby brother of Pikesville. It's bottled in bonds, 100 proof, about $20 less. but you know, you're getting what you pay for. It's good, but it's $20 less. Mm-hmm. Good.
Right. Yeah.
You know, actually, we really like the Knob Creek rye.
I really like it.
Yeah, it's 100 proof.
Yeah.
$30 or something. 25. No, 25.
Or you could do in one of the Knob Creek single barrels. The cast strength is more than that.
Yeah.
We haven't tried the twice barrel rye yet, but we have a bottle. We're gonna try that. So Monica says it's very good. Mm-hmm. Who also complimented me on my scarf. I wear scarves for you now, Monica. Oh, yeah. Just so she'll tell me she likes them. No.
Very good.
Chad said I look very festive.
You do look festive.
I like to be festive. What about Wild Turkey 101 rye? Love it. I think it's great. It's harder to find.
Hard to find. Actually, Swan, are you in the chat, Swan?
Swan is in the chat.
Swan found some, because he's the Bourbon Finder. Follow him at the Bourbon Finder on Instagram.
Yeah.
He found some.
He gave us a nice shout out. Thanks,
right?
Swan.
You did. That was very nice of you. Thank you so much.
And thanks to all of you who've ordered your merch. I was just a busy little bee this week, putting some merch in some boxes.
Speaking of merch,
being a little elf.
Wearing the merch.
Felt like I was at a UPS packing station or something. Downstairs with my tape gun. Anyways, it was funny.
You acted like Will Ferrell from Elf down in the mailroom.
Exactly, that's how I felt. And I had the what did he call it? So he was like, "Is that syrup?" In his coffee mug. He was like, "It was whiskey."
He had the magic syrup.
Yeah, that was me.
Sure.
Favorite Evan Williams year? I don't know about that.
I guess of the single
barrel? I don't think I've had enough variety of those to be able to say.
To narrow down? Yeah, for sure.
We are chipper. We're having a great day.
Having a great day.
Let's see.
It's sunny out. It's like almost in the 60s, if it's not in the 60s
Texas
out there.
Al. Never mind. I can't answer that question on air. No, ignore it.
Oh.
Rewind.
Okay.
Sorry.
Weird.
Yikes. Let's see. All right. Well, let's move on to the next thing because I'm just out of things to say about this. It's good.
It's fine. It's fine.
Just you're paying for the story.
Yes.
And the novelty.
It's more like a $25.
Yeah.
For a
or 30 maybe.
Well, for $3.75.
Well, for a $3.75, yeah, 25. Yeah. Like this, as if I were touring somewhere and I saw this for $25, I would scoop a bunch of them up for gifts because I think it's kind of a tourist trap thing.
A little bit.
But it's good. What's inside at least isn't disappointing. It's just not $50. You know, that's tough.
It's opened up well.
So, moving on to Prohibition, the saddest time of all. Ugh. Let's start with something we just got recently.
What?
The chicken cock.
Oh, okay. Let's do that.
Let's do it. Ooh, we have a super chat.
From whom? Dan. Sarah, have you tried the 5th anniversary Evan Williams single barrel at 105 proof?
I haven't.
Super delicious.
How do I get this?
No. Is it a gift store, gift shop, gift shop?
Tell me about it.
Gift shop girl.
How do I get this?
Cheers to you, Dan.
Cheers. I have a teeny tiny bit left. That was loud. All right.
So, chicken cock. This actually screws down.
It's a little tasting cup. Isn't that cute? You can just drink it right off there. I will say, we've tasted a little bit of this. I have thoughts already on the juice inside the bottle, but I love this bottle.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's sexy.
So it's a Prohibition style bottle.
Yeah.
And the whiskey inside is a Prohibition style whiskey. But it was founded in the late 1800s. I think, was it late 1800s?
Yes, 1856.
Mid 1800s. In Paris, Kentucky, actually, which is where Chad's from.
There you go.
But, of course, with Prohibition, they couldn't stay, so they migrated the production up to Canada, and then they used to smuggle it across the border, and it would be like found in speakeasies, and they would keep it in tin cans. So you had to order that chicken cock whiskey, and they would bring you the tin can, and it was something like $15 a can, which at that time is like insane.
That is insane. So this is barrel number 24, bottle 26, and this is in celebration of their 160th anniversary.
Yes.
This is an 8-year-old bourbon. Selected from 30 very special hand-selected barrels, basically to honor the Prohibition era bottle, which is what this is here. So ties in with our theme nicely.
It does tie in with our theme.
Chicken cock.
That was disappointing.
Yeah.
Hey, the mashing drum. Thank you. I'm glad you love the Barrel Proof Finals.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone reacted really well to that. And almost 15,000 subscribers. Yeah. We took a bet last night on when we think we're going to hit it, and we both said Wednesday the 5th, and now I think it's going to actually be tomorrow.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. And that's, thank you guys for helping us get there. We really appreciate your support.
Cheers to the Mash and Drum. Go check out his channel.
Yeah, check him out.
He's a percussionist.
What a
so
great
he gets
guy.
Cowbell.
He gets cowbell.
But so does everyone else. But especially you.
But especially you.
Yeah.
What liquor store do you shop at most frequently?
It varies.
It does vary.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes like little shops around town, but we always go to like Liquor Barn and Kroger Wine and Spirits, Total Wine. But then it'll just be like these random mom and pop shops too. It's just there's really no telling.
You just never know.
Yeah. We kind of ping around.
Yeah, for sure. Huh.
Super mild.
It is.
I really
it is
don't.
really mild. It is a mild one.
Trevor said that. Trevor and Joseph said that we're the reason he's become such a barrel proof lover.
We like that.
Yes, we do like that. It took us a while to get there, but like doing this has really taken us on that journey to where we ended up loving barrel proof so much. Like,
absolutely.
When we started the 50 under 25, I was not super familiar with barrel proof, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My feelings about this haven't changed. I will share them with you in 1 second. When Chad's done.
This one's a thinker. Yeah, this one's a head scratcher. It's good. It's actually a little bit more dry than I realized before. It's kind of dry. But I think that's because it's a lot of the darker kind of barrel notes.
I get a lot of darker char in the middle.
Yeah.
There's not really a light char. I guess there's a toasty.
Before when I had this... Well, hey, Mark.
Hey,
hi, Mark.
Cheers.
Cheers.
For the Vikings, he says.
Okay. When we had this before, I was getting like a light milk chocolate. Now I'm getting Joseph.
Joseph, what? Thank you.
Cheers to your 15,000 mark. Well, cheers to you, Joseph. Wow.
Do you guys follow him on Instagram? He
Thank
scores
you.
some awesome stuff. Bourbon drinker too. Joseph Misselli. I think that's how you say your last name. Please don't judge me. Such a great guy.
But thank you so much for that, Joseph. That's awesome. Wow, where was I? Oh yeah. When I tasted this before, I think I was getting kind of a light milk chocolate. Now it's very darker. What? What?
Nothing. Texas Owl, whoever you are, you're very feisty today. This one.
I see.
He sees.
I see.
But before he was like, will there be an open bar? He was like, can you imagine the bar at their wedding? Will there be an open bar? It better be an open bar. I'm like, yeah. My mom was like, oh, we could do a cash bar. I was like, Pam, no, we are not. I'm pretty sure we could stock a bar and still have plenty left. But anyways, Chad doesn't want to talk about it. So
it's not what we're here. It's not what we're talking about. Prohibition.
I'm just giving the people the answers they want.
We're talking about Prohibition, guys. Prohibition.
Sorry. Let's never bring it up again. Clearly, he doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, right.
Jeez.
They'll never. Yeah, right. They'll never bring it up again. Yeah, this is a little different than when we first had it.
Mm-hmm. It's a very off-putting subject for chat.
No, maybe it's not a live subject. Maybe it's just because we had the Bond Lillard before this? I don't know, but... It's drier than before.
Okay.
It's darker than before.
It is. I don't dislike it as much as I did before.
All right.
The thing about this is that it has a nice finish. It's a nice warm finish. It's 90 proof. Eric, you are just so feisty too. It has a nice finish, but for me, there's this like weird char. It's almost like ashy kind of in the middle that is super off-putting to me. You don't seem to mind it as much as I
No.
do, or get it at all, really.
I got more of like a little burnt pizza crust there in the middle. But
yeah, it's like burnt in that way.
It's still a great finish, and it's a long finish, especially for 90 proof.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
It does have a nice finish. But for me, I just can't get past that middle part, and it's at $100 MSRP. Like, for me, there shouldn't be anything I have to get past.
Right.
It's 8-year-old MGP sourced. I usually really enjoy MGP stuff.
And for that price, it should also be 100 proof or higher.
I
feel
agree.
Like.
90 proof feels...
Maybe that's more going with the era.
I guess.
But, wow.
It keeps flagging the comments because
you write chicken
of the name.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
This comment is potentially
I'm like, it's not.
crude.
Y'all are fine.
It's the name of the bottle.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. I'm trying to catch up on your all's funny comments.
Just start calling it chicken rooster or something in the comments.
Just it's whatever.
Or chicken. It is a little repetitive.
Who said? Sunny C said, could you please recommend a special bottle of bourbon I can get for my son for his 21st birthday?
A 21-year-old, no.
I mean, you could do Rhetoric, but we don't like. I mean, it has the 21 year, but we don't really like it.
But if you want him to like it, then maybe something else.
I mean, we keep recommending Decades for special occasions, but I love Wild Turkey Decades, and I think it's great. Comes in a really nice gift box. And it's a blend of what? Between 20 and... 10 and 20.
But
so,
mostly 13 or 14.
Yeah, but I mean, Decades and, 21. It's getting older. I don't know.
A year past a decade.
Yeah, I don't know.
I am always of the opinion just to get whatever the newest release of Booker's is. Because they change 4 times a year.
And that is
always good.
It comes in a man's box. Bourbon.
Yeah, it's a grown man's bourbon. It's like you have now graduated, even though you really shouldn't have started drinking until just then. But it's a man's bourbon, It puts hair on your chest. So
sorry, I'm just a touch behind.
Yeah, so I recommend Booker's. I mean, why not? It's
charcoal.
What?
This.
And this?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Charcoal. Have I seen the 10-year for $250? I didn't know it was $250. I saw the label. It was, again, I think it's really pretty bottle, but,
A 10-year MGP for $250.
Jose wants to get, what does Jose want to get?
I bet Jose wants to get nutty.
That's right. He didn't even look. Cheers, Jose.
Cheers, Jose. Nutty Squad showing up.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know. I would call this one a get it at a bar if they have it and it's a good price.
It's so I'm just not.
Because I feel like this would be some people's real cup of tea.
Wow, we have 200 watching.
Wow,
that's awesome.
Hi everybody. Hi everybody.
When did everybody get here? Oh, you think we're gonna get demonetized? Maybe. I mean, it's possible.
Because of chicken cock?
Yeah, let's put that away. Don't say it anymore.
All right, fine. We have to hide the chicken cock.
Carl said he started his son on Eagle Rare and now he's hooked. That's a nice thing to start on.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, JC. That's nice. Ooh, Booker's 30th, if it will come out. I haven't seen it anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, that would be amazing. If you can.
If you can. 21 mini bottles of bourbon, and he just has to shoot them. I'm just kidding.
You don't shoot bourbon.
I was kidding.
I know. She was kidding.
That is like one of the biggest mistakes we see new bourbon drinkers make is that you'll pour them. They're like, I'm really trying to get into bourbon. So you're like, okay, I'll pour you something nice. And they just go, and you're like, what are you doing? I mean, you can drink it any way you want, but if we're going to do that, I'll give you some Jim Beam White Label. Jeez.
And I'll give you some Jaeger.
Yeah.
Or some Fireball.
No, don't say that word on here. Talk about things we don't want to talk about. Ugh.
Are we going to the 1920 next?
Yes, we are going to the 1920.
Yes, okay.
Hey, Carl Ivy.
What's up, Carl?
Well, let's pour this 1920 and we'll cheers ya.
I'm going to give you a 1920 style, a pre-Prohibition style cheers.
That one's... Woo! That one had some bass. My scarf game is on point.
It is on point.
Someone said.
I agree.
Thank you. I just got 3 new ones, so get ready.
Wow. Your scarf is so fetch.
Stop trying to make fetch happen, Chad.
So good old 1920. Unfortunately, the year that Prohibition started. And what does Carl say?
Unfortunately. Carl said...
Carl the
Carl
Fifth.
the Fourth.
Fourth, sorry, can't read my
Roman
Roman numerals.
His other son just drank his first Blanton's and said, "That's pretty terrific." Well, good for him. You
Cheers
raised him right.
to Carl the Fourth and Carl the Third for the super chat.
Yes, thank you. Both of you. Hashtag Nutty Nation. That's funny. I
Nutty
like that.
Nation. The big Nutty Nation showing up. So, you've heard us talk about 1920 before. I'm
You
sure
have.
we've drank it here on live before. It's no secret. It's the best thing that Old Forester makes.
In our opinion, it
I
is.
mean,
But I don't think that's necessarily bad. It's something that you can go out and get pretty easily. It's not their most expensive thing.
of course, that's just two people's opinion.
A lot of people on the internet agree. But
Well, yeah.
1920 is the work of the Lord.
We're just here doing the Lord's
Or Chris
work.
Morris, but whatever.
What a nose. Buttery, silky, smooth, a little nutty.
Almost caught up. Yes, we do need to finish this bottle. It's well on its way. All right, I'm lots of 1920 people
Oh, yeah.
happy about that. James, let my beagle pick my drinking last night. He's an Eagle Rare Blantz fan. Is there a bourbon night dog?
Cheers to you, James.
Cheers, James. My dog Zoe isn't here today. She's with my mom, Pam.
She's with Pam.
Demanded that she see her grand dog. So I said, okay.
Yeah.
I think she likes them better than me anyways. So.
Yeah. And, of course, I had a dog who we lost this year, Dexter. So,
A
yeah.
sweet boy.
Yeah.
He was our bourbon buddy.
He was. But cheers, James, to your beagle
Yes.
and his good taste. That is good. 1920.
Beagle and Eagle.
Yeah, Beagle Eagle. I like it.
I like
1920 is just. It's solid. It's got a great mouthfeel. It's just silky and smooth and nutty, bordering on peanut buttery. This is like what that first bottle of Noah's Mill that we had.
Yeah.
That magic bottle. By the way, Noah's Mill is the Advent Calendar episode, which will be coming out tonight.
Yay!
Decided to kind of release these at night.
Yeah.
As opposed to like usually around lunchtime when a normal Friday episode comes out. Typically.
Typically. But for the month of December, we won't do our normal Friday episode because we'll be
Right.
doing an episode every single day.
That's
so.
right. Every day up until
Day.
the 24th of December, there will be a Advent Calendar uncorking. And today's Noah's Mill.
Stuart Peters says, I'm heading to Northern Kentucky tomorrow. I need suggestions on what to get while I'm in bourbon country. My Total Wine never has a lot of what you guys recommend. Definitely go by the Party Source. They have a great selection, and their tasting bar is pretty nice, too.
Yes.
So you can get a taste of something and then decide if you want to buy it there, but
Ooh,
I enjoyed it a lot.
And Party Source is right next to New Riff.
Yeah, and then you can
go into
swing in New Riff.
You can do a tasting at New Riff. They've got some great single barrels out there of the New Riff stuff that I've really enjoyed. Things are getting nutty, Jose.
Yes, they are.
Bow.
You keep saying it, and they're going to have Nutty Squad drink.
Well, we're drinking 1920. How can I not say N-U-T-T-Y?
Texas Owl.
In your TTY.
Huh?
That's what she said?
What?
I don't know.
Let's see. Where am I? Okay. Texas Owl said, can we get a P.O. box to ship you all stuff? I'm actually working on getting a P.O. box that we can just post on our website. But if you want to email us at itsbourbonnight@gmail.com, I can give you a shipping address. And that would be lovely. I
would be
love
lovely.
presents.
They're great. You'll get a sample shout out and we'll drink it. We'll
Someone
love it.
said, does your 1920 taste like a citrus Alka-Seltzer? Mine does. Is this normal for 1920? No.
No.
That's not normal.
No.
Let's see. A bourbon night dog named Booker.
Yeah.
We actually have a friend whose dog's named Booker, and I think that's really cute.
Yeah, I love.
I also
love the name.
had a friend that named their dog Bullet. I thought with the EIT, I thought that was really cute.
And I work with a guy who has a dog named Whisky.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
Whisky.
Scott, thank you for the super chat. Cheers to you.
Thank you. You can't ship FedEx packages to a P.O. box. I didn't know that, Eric. That's interesting.
What?
That seems weird.
That does seem weird.
Are you sure?
Huh.
Nutty Squad sounds like a good barrel pick label.
It would probably have to be like a Knob Creek.
Well, we have
Or-
access. We're working on a 2019 Bourbon Night barrel pick, and dare it be called Nutty Squad?
I like it.
I like it too.
But it
has to fit that,
It's
though.
gotta be nutty.
If we pick a barrel and it's just magical and it doesn't fall there, then we'll have to pick something else
Yeah.
for the name.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
I really like that. Oh, TNT's Blues Corner.
Hey.
Watching outside on the porch. Well, that sounds
Well,
awesome.
it must be a nice day where you are too.
Bill.
Yeah. So nice outside today here in northern West Virginia. Hope you're having a great weather day. Cheers.
Cheers.
We are. Glad to know you are too, Bill. Cheers to you. TNT Blues Corner. Another YouTube channel to check out
Yes.
here on the YouTubes.
If you like the jams.
Mm-hmm. If you like 1910, keep it right here. Because that's what we're drinking.
Yes.
And we like it.
1920.
Ugh.
Watson,
1920. Yes.
love how you make me want to drink on a Sunday when I have to get up at 6 a.m. to teach. Oh, yeah, we met at the WBSE Roundup. Whiskey, Bourbon, Scotch Enthusiast. Cheers to you, Watson.
Cheers to you. Good to see you again.
8 inches of snow there. Jobber Lee? Is that how you say your name?
What?
No thanks. Blah.
No.
Anyways, Prohibition style. What a sad time, though. But what a great pour.
Well, people tended to drink more during Prohibition.
Yes. It's like you
Because-
tell people they can't do something,
and
and,
you're
it
like,
makes them want to do it more.
I'm going to take up drinking. If you weren't already.
Right?
It also gave birth to organized crime. So thanks.
Thanks, Prohibition.
Trying to think of the thanks temperance movement. I watched.
Thanks, noble experiment.
That. Yeah, the noble experiment.
Not so noble, are you?
No. Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys, for making gangsters.
Yeah, thanks. Jason, why not?
Speakeasies and all that.
Oh, he likes it.
Squad Source Barrel. Thank you, Jose. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
I would like that a lot.
Yeah.
That'd be
You
good.
know, we've toyed with it. We don't have any details nailed down yet. We're working on it. Because picks won't really start up again until March, April, later on in the year.
Yeah.
But we've talked about doing a thing where we invite some people, raffle some slots off to come and help pick the barrel, depending on where we go. They have different rules and numbers of people who can go and blah, blah, blah. So we're working out the details. But if that interests you, then you stay tuned.
That's right.
Yes.
We've also here's a
Oh, Jason. You're funny. He said, because he said, yeah, he's over it.
I saw what he said. Yet another reason to become one of our patron squads.
Patron
in
squads.
our patron squad
Nutty Squad patron.
is patreon.com/itsbourbonite is we recently won a tasting for 4 at Justin's House of Bourbon, and we put it out there to the Patreon community. We want to give those other 2 spots away. We set a date, and then whoever can make it here to Lexington
We have a couple options,
is in
yeah.
a drawing, and we're going to draw the lucky winner. Well, it's actually a winner and a guest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One winner and a guest.
Yeah, so
Someone did say, though, I don't have a +1, so Perry can be my +1. And I was like, that is the best. I love it.
but no, we won't allow Perry to come.
Yes, we will.
Just
Or you can pick Swan. You can pick whoever you want.
Yeah.
It's your +1.
right.
You choose. So we will. Yeah, that's going on through Friday. We'll draw on Friday for everyone. Obviously, we put dates in for you all to vote on just to make sure one of those dates wasn't just like awful for everyone. We're flexible, so if you win and one of those dates works best for you, we'll work it out. But
There you go.
very excited.
Very excited.
So shall we move on?
We shall.
All right, let's see. Next, we have Repeal of Prohibition,
The
Jim Beam Repeal
of
Batch.
Prohibition, yeah. Yeah. So this little guy is a limited edition. It's a bourbon that gives tribute to the 85th anniversary of Prohibition's repeal. And this is when James Beam and his family rebuilt the distillery in just 120 days back in 1933. This brought the Beam family recipe back to life.
You said they relaunched it 120 days after?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. And
I don't know what else I can do in 120 days. I can't even get a website up in 120 days.
The artwork pays homage to how the label would have been back then, which is awesome. This is a great looking bottle. This is 86 proof, and it's non-chill filtered, which is a interesting choice. Again, it's just, more about back in the day.
Todd Cooper asked if it's only available in Kentucky because he hasn't seen it in Ohio. Not to my knowledge, but I'm not sure.
I hadn't heard that. Oh, yeah.
No, it's okay. You usually pour. I'll pour this time.
This is around $18, $18.
Which is great.
Yeah.
Did you say it's non-chill filtered?
Yes, I did.
So that one episode you weren't listening to me, and this time I wasn't listening to you. Well, I already know about it. Yeah. I don't need you to tell me again.
Okay.
They've never seen it in some other places. They have it in Tennessee. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, keep your eyes open. I mean, it's
available in North Carolina.
Relatively new. I would say the past 3 months. 3-4 months?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, relatively new. It does not taste just like normal Jim Beam White Label because it's non-chill filtered. So, it's actually much better.
Yes. Be it the 6 proof points higher, be it the non-chill filtration.
Yeah.
It is miles different than Jim Beam White Label. I would compare it more towards Jim Beam Black or
it's kind
Devil's
of close
Cut.
to the Distiller's Cut.
Distiller's Cut, or even the Bonded. Even though it's 86 proof, it tastes more like the Bonded. It's well.
I think it's solid for $18, but we'll talk about it.
Hey,
what is it, Chad?
You know what it smells like? It's nutty.
The dramatization, the build-up.
If I could have zoomed in on me slowly, I would have, or a real quick whip pan.
Yeah, whip pan.
Whip zoom.
Whip zoom. Yeah,
it's
I like
nutty.
that.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
It's like I wanted to just be like in The Office where the camera finds you or me when you say it, and I just look at the camera literally all the time.
You know what it tastes like? It's nutty.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to make them get drunk.
They want to.
It's your all's lives. You do whatever you want.
Yeah, it's super nutty.
Wayne's World extreme close-up on the nutty.
Whoa! It's nutty! That's what it should be like. It's good. I mean, this is a little superstar, I feel like. A diamond in the rough, now that Aladdin is coming back to theaters. It's... man, can we get sponsored by that movie? Because I just seamlessly worked that in, and that would have been a great product placement. Now that Aladdin is back in theaters, November 5th, I don't know the date.
You know what's weird? It kind of smells like when you bake pumpkin seeds.
Oh, yeah, it does, doesn't it? It does. But anyway,
it's a little bit weird.
We should be sponsored by Disney.
Well, that's a kid's movie.
They should give us
some money. I don't think that they're going to give us money.
Who has kids, though? Adults. What do adults drink because they have kids? Bourbon.
Alcohol in general, yeah.
Makes sense. I mean, who takes the kids? The parents. Who do you need to advertise to? The parents.
Yes. This is so much better than, I almost knocked that over, so much better than the 4-year white label.
Yeah, definitely. It's good. This is a little powerhouse in a bottle. I really like this.
I mean, it's really easy. And I think when we were talking about this the other day and we said, this would be something great to get at a bar and start the night with, because it's going to be I don't know, $5-6 a pour, or end the night with, where you're just my taste buds are not that perceptive anymore, so I can pick up the nutty, but I don't need anything high proof. Cameo Breaking Bad?
So Jose, yay, super nutty. Hashtag Cameo Breaking Bad.
I don't get it.
What did I do?
But I like it.
What did I do that was Breaking Bad-ish? I'm not sure. Cheers, Jose. Nonetheless.
And Brad.
Brad for the nutty.
Cheers, Brad.
Well, that was in stereo.
Green bean casserole, Eric yelled.
No. It's green bean casserole squad.
We did get this here in Kentucky. It's pretty readily available.
Yep. Takes eight sips of bourbon.
Eric West asked, how do you like the Rhetoric 24-year? I don't know that I've had the 24-year.
I don't have a bottle of it.
But I have to say...
I started collecting them, 20, 21, 22, and I was like, I'm just not liking any of these.
Neither did
Why
I.
do I keep doing this to myself?
And
they of course, they raise the price every year because it's a year older. So I'm just like...
So I gave up because I just wasn't a fan.
I don't want to... I mean, the collector in me is kind of like, Chad, what are you doing?
Chad, why aren't you getting this bottle?
Keep going.
Even if you don't like it, just get it. You have to have a full set.
Just get
Complete the set.
Collect them all! But ultimately, I was like, I could be putting this money to more, fruitful things.
Think of all the Pikesville we could get. Think of all the Bookers.
All the Bookers. Other bottles that we could review on the show and do uncorkings for. Or flight fights or whatever.
And say something kind about.
Yeah. Instead of like,
This is a little charcoaly, though, at the end. I think it's because we drank the chicken cock and it,
flavored your judgment? Do you need a cracker time?
No, I'm okay, actually. Everything we've had so far hasn't been super high proof.
So Kate loves the... Well, it disappeared. No, there it is. Loves the Ezra barrel proof as much. So much she brought a bottle to my... This is too far away from me.
She bought a bottle for her brother-in-law, Ezra, for his birthday, but opened it when she emptied hers, and now she has to get him another one. That's awesome. What's the old bottle of Old Fitz do you have? What's the oldest bottle of Old Fitz? Is that what you're asking? We just have the 9-year.
Or are you meaning like the 4-year Old Fitz? Because I have one from 2004, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we did drink the chicken cock.
Oh, goodness.
You did hear that, right?
You did. Goodness.
And it's, it's all right. We're going to bring that one back to a live episode probably in a month or two.
We want to let it open up because I'm really not...
Because we just opened it.
That big of a fan.
Yeah.
Monica said she realized we're equally as funny even when she's not sipping along. Well, that's great. You don't have to be drunk for us to be funny. And we like that.
Hey, Justin. Long live bourbon. I agree.
Cheers to that.
Long live the bourbon.
Coral Ivy is behind. He says he's just pouring a Prohibition now. A Prohibition?
You're pouring a Prohibition?
Pour it out.
Yeah, what were people thinking? Prohibition.
This'll work. We'll just tell people they can't have it, and then they won't. They'll just follow the rules. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Adults don't like to be told what to do. People don't generally enjoy costume parties because they don't like to be told what to wear. It's
themed costume parties.
Themed parties.
Yeah.
They just want to wear what they want to wear. They don't want to be told what to wear.
Exactly. But you know what you all should wear? A shirt from WhiskyAmbitions.com. That's WhiskyAmbitions with an E.com. Although if you do it without an E, you'll still get to...
Yes, we bought all the things you might search.
All the things. You want to go to Bourbonite.com? It'll just take you to
WhiskyAmbitions.com.
Sorry. Who has seen the movie Idiocracy? Raise of hands. Well, yes, we have seen it.
Well, yeah.
That's what this is based off of.
Yeah. Oh, Trevor has his on. I love that picture on your Instagram with yours on. It's so cute. It's so cute. And he's got his E.H. Taylor, and I just love it so much. I want to put together a little reel of people's pictures that they post with our shirts on. Maybe we'll do that with your permission.
Of an angel. We'll put that song over?
No, we won't.
Okay. All right, fine.
Hand is up. Yes, here. Raise his hand.
Okay.
Yeah, so Brondo, the thirst mutilator, but instead it's Bourbon, the thirst mutilator.
It's got electrolytes.
We haven't tried the blackened yet, but we do have a sample.
Blackened.
We should get to that soon.
Yeah, we should.
We need to do that.
Blackened.
There's a lot going on with the Advent.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean...
It's a beast.
It would actually make sense to put out this uncorking on Wednesday the 5th, but that would be 2 episodes in a day. An episode before that, an episode after that.
It's a lot.
That's a lot. It's a lot.
And Chad has to work his day job.
I have to work.
Yeah.
Which is dumb.
Dumb.
Who wants to work?
No one.
Make this my job, guys, please. That'd be great.
Let's see. Lastly, we have
Old
Rippy.
Rippy.
So
I don't give a good rip about it.
This is another Whiskey Baron collection. This is supposed to be, again, in honor of labels that were lost during Prohibition. I think...
Where'd they put it?
What do you mean?
Can they find it?
No, they can't find it.
They lost it.
Something that, yeah, had existed, and then no one could really find it again, and they brought it back afterwards. But one of those things that was just affected by Prohibition. So a lot of people ask if there's any trademark issues between Old Rippy and Old Rip Van Winkle. The answer is no, because this trademark goes back to 1941, I believe, or before, but the earliest record, I think, is 1941. And the Rip Van Winkle wasn't trademarked until, like, the mid-1960s or something like that.
Yeah, and it's just, so they share Rip, you know, a lot of...
Well, Old Rip.
Old Rip Van Winkle, oh, sure, yeah. But this is Old Rippy, not Old Rip.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's very close, and people are confused by it. So if Heaven Hill can sue Heaven's Door, then... I mean, it's a hill and a door. They're not the same thing. But, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I could see people asking that question about this.
Yeah.
I actually like this bottle a lot, too. It's this old style, like, apothecary bottle. It's pretty nice. Again, this $50 for the 375. Shall we?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my, yes.
Oh, Swan said bye.
Oh, bye, Swan. See you soon.
Thanks. See you soon.
Yeah, he's coming over.
Oh, okay. Cool.
He's bringing goodies.
Last time he brought us bourbon balls, and that was good.
Oh, Swan's bourbon balls are amazing.
Wow, we are definitely going to get flagged for this
Just
episode.
thinking about them in my mouth.
Stop.
So good.
Yep, we're demonetized now.
Ah, dang it.
I got a picture of Chad at his day job, Troy says. You do?
Really?
If you follow Wrigley Media Group on Facebook, you can see his cameo in their sizzle reel.
Oh, yeah.
They just posted. I saw it. I was like, hey, there's Chad. Look at him. He's so cute doing work, being a director.
Being a director. Okay, so this is Old Rippy. Established in 1868. Of course, this is the bring back. But this is also a non-chill filtered, just like our last one. It is 52% alcohol by volume, which is 104 proof.
Mm. Well, it certainly doesn't nose like 104 proof. I feel like it's...
I would say like 86.
Yeah, I'm not getting hardly anything.
I'm just getting kind of some caramel.
Oh, someone else asked any recommendations for a bourbon gift for someone turning 21. We already said... Someone else asked this question before, which was interesting. We said Wild Turkey Decades. You could do the Rhetoric 21 year. Any Bookers would be great.
Yeah.
Except the grown man's drink. That's what we said.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, just anything that you love, or maybe anything that's harder to get, or an anniversary or a limited edition bottle would be cool.
I mean, it would take a lot more legwork, but you could maybe find a vintage bottle that was distilled in the year of the kid in question's birth. You know?
Yeah. Oh, that's a really good. That's
Yeah.
something that was barreled in birth year. Would be great.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. Barreled or I mean, bottled would be a little bit harder because that would be a really old, dusty. But distilled
in
would be easier, especially if it's like a 10 or 12-year-old, something like that.
For sure.
Take a 12 and just say, turn it around, it's 21. Here you go.
Yeah.
Here's a 12-year. Maybe a Elijah Craig Red 12 age statement. Age stated.
Oh yeah, which is tougher to find now.
Or a something like that.
Something like that.
Something with the 12.
There's some ideas for you. Well, it's definitely 104 proof.
I think so. I think it's pretty easy.
No, I get it. I mean, we just came from the Repeal Batch, which was 86, and I can definitely tell the difference.
I can't tell much of a difference.
To each his own. I love, again, I know it's marketing, but I love the design of this bottle.
Yes.
Again, the apothecary style, the label is gorgeous, the hand-drawn art, it's amazing. And
it is.
That's probably how they get $50 for a 375.
Yeah.
Because it's so pretty.
Yeah.
And me, I'm like, well, it's pretty. I want
Well,
it.
and it says limited edition right here on the neck.
Right. And it's a Whiskey Baron's collection, so people are like, swoop.
Swoop.
They swooped it up.
Swooped it.
It's been swooped.
So James James Rippy left Ireland in 1830 and settled in Anderson County, Kentucky in 1839. After renouncing his allegiance to Queen Victoria, Rippy became a naturalized American citizen.
I renounce you.
I renounce you, but not bourbon. I love that.
This is better than I remember.
He opened a distillery that produced Old Rippy Bourbon in 1868. Boom. So this batch is a tribute to the style and consistency of the original Old Rippy Bourbon with a complex delivery of oak, toffee, and spice. I do get the spice. I was going to say
I get the spice
it's
a lot.
kind of spice cabinety, kind of all
Toffee.
spice. I don't really so much get the toffee. What was the other one? The oak?
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it a
oak's
little
there.
bit. Jeff Winbush said, "What's crack-a-lackin'?" I like that. No one says that anymore. And I enjoyed that you
Jeff
brought that
Winbush
back.
says it.
Enjoying some Angel's Envy, my brand new. It's Bourbonite glass, and I think it was Jason Estelle was saying earlier that he thinks it's the perfect glass.
Well, it is.
We picked it specifically because it will still
the
fit in an
perfect
ice
glass.
ball, but it
Yeah.
doesn't dwarf a neat pour, which is how we drink it. Normally, when we put neat pours in like a bigger rocks glass, it just looks sad.
Yeah, it
and we're
does.
tempted to over pour when we do that, and nobody wants. I mean,
Nobody wants that.
we don't need Sarah with an H every day. She's
No.
a special occasion kind of lady.
That's right. Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you enjoyed the glass. Thank you so much for purchasing. We appreciate it. Tyler Mills says, where are the vintage bottles being sold? If you're talking about these, I don't know of anywhere specifically. You may or may not still be able to get them at the Wild Turkey Distillery gift shop.
Probably not. I've seen them at Total Wine.
I've seen them, at
I've
Total
seen
Wine.
them at Liquor Barn.
If you are, so just check with like local liquor stores.
Probably Benny's.
If you're talking about just vintage whiskey in general, you should go online and check out Justin's House of Bourbon. Rumor is they can ship. I haven't had anything shipped because we live right here in Lexington. I don't know that I would want to have any vintage whiskey shipped just for fear that it would get hurt. But check them out. They have a lot of great vintage stuff. If you're ever in Lexington, you can stop by.
Yeah.
That's where our Tasting for Four is at, that we're raffling our other place. So
Yeah.
they love Sarah with an H. Well, she's, like I said, she's just a rare treat. Not
she's a rare
that
treat.
rare, though.
Yeah. Trevor is ready for a Bourbonite Glencairn. Those are on the way.
They're coming from Scotland, but they take 6 to 8 weeks.
They've been ordered, right?
Yes, they've been ordered.
They've been ordered.
So, we will let you know when they're here. And I
Bourbonite
imagine with
Glencairns.
Christmas, there might be a slight delay, but
Possibly.
we'll see.
Yes.
2019, early 2019, they will be
So
here.
same to you, Rob. They are coming soon. I think Rock Hill Farms compares to Blanton's and is easier found, says Tyler.
Ooh.
Well, it's the same distillery. It's, I think, the same warehouse age. And it's 10 points higher. It's 100 proof. A lot of times I like Rock Hill Farms more than Blanton's myself. And T Blues Corner, thoughts on Old Medley 12-year. Cheers. My thought is I have it and I haven't opened it.
Oh, I've had it once. It's been probably 2 years, and I remember thinking it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But I don't remember being like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I've never had this before."
Now they're barrel proof.
The Wathen's barrel proof.
It's really good.
It's very good stuff.
Looking forward to this year's
Me
release.
too. I heard they've just started to pop up in places, so keep your eyes open. Like, again, I think it's somewhere between $90 and $100 on the shelf, but it was one of my favorite bottles from last year. I was the most sad that we didn't get 2 bottles of that, and that was my call, and I messed up. What are we doing? We're doing good. Let's see. Ba-ba-ba.
You know what? I don't know if it's just because it was the one we had in the beginning of the episode, but I kind of feel like I like the Bond and Lillard just a little bit better.
I disagree. I like this one better.
I think that's what we said when we did the uncorking.
I think that you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we consider a vintage whiskey? That's tough, because you could technically say anything they don't make anymore is a vintage whiskey.
Yeah.
Like when you talk about the vintage of a wine, you're just talking about the year, right?
Right.
So you could technically call it, like, after this year, Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond could technically be considered a vintage whiskey.
Yeah.
They don't make it anymore.
True. But taking that out of account, I'd kind of put anything from the 90s and before. If you'd say it's, 1999 before, I'd say, well, that's pretty vintage. Early 2000s, also, but just for the sake of argument, I would say a couple decades, or not quite a couple decades earlier, would definitely be vintage. Because stuff from the 90s still excites us. We're like, wow, the 90s. anything when I wasn't drinking age,
right,
in that decade,
is exciting to me.
Is exciting. Like, wow, I couldn't have had this. I wasn't even old enough. So.
Or Justin's House of Bourbon price is okay. That depends on what you consider okay. Some people consider the opportunity to buy a vintage whiskey at any price okay.
Yeah.
Their normal bottle prices are fine. Normal for me. Mm-hmm. Some of their stuff I would consider purchasing, and some of it is just it's just out of my price range in general. As far as value goes, I would never pay $1,500 for anything. So I can't say if that's a good value or not, you know?
Right. Yeah.
But I like them, and they're really nice guys, and you should go talk to them and at least check out their tasting bar. Mm-hmm. Because they have a lot of vintage pours on the tasting bar.
Really good tasting bar, yeah. Absolutely.
Let's see. Someone asked...
Joseph!
Oh my gosh!
Joseph says...
Love the barrel strength flight fights, but Chad, how could George C. Stagg not make your top 4?
Well, if it had
That's how I feel
been...
too.
That's a little spoilery. What?
Beard hairs falling out.
Okay. If it had been in a different bracket, a different flight, I feel certain that it would have been. It came in a very close second. Mm-hmm. A very close second behind what ultimately became my number one pick. I won't say what that was. Spoilers. Go watch the episode if you haven't. That's the only way. It was like a perfect storm for George C. Stagg not to make it into the finals for me. But thank you, Joseph. We need to cowbell cheers you.
Cheers, Joseph.
Cheers to you,
Thank
Sarah.
you for your support.
You. Absolutely.
Dang, good thing he's not doing the Jaeger bomb.
Oh.
thing. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you so much.
We have
because we would be almost there.
We have no Red Bull. We have no Red Bull. But I'm gonna go get some.
No,
because
you
we need to do that again.
Not going to go get some.
Yeah. I am. Joseph.
You're crazy. I love it. Joseph is the man. No, Monica. What did I just say?
I mean, we'll give you credit and do it next time.
Credit?
Yeah.
No, we won't do it next time.
Okay.
I'll do it now or never. And I'm not doing it now.
Yeah, you do it now because we don't have it. Like how that goes.
I have regular Jaeger, but I don't want to. I don't want to. I'll just drink this. I'm happy drinking this.
Oh, okay.
What if I just took a shot? That would be fine with me.
Jaeger shots.
Blech.
Evil laugh.
Evil. Pure evil,
Oof.
you guys. All right, so any more questions about Repeal Day? Or
any more questions about Prohibition?
Anything but that. Literally anything. How come y'all don't want to make Chad do something?
They haven't found my Achilles heel.
Ugh. I don't know what it is either. What you hate so much. Something that's pickle flavored.
Ugh.
Yeah. We'll make Chad... Oh, we'll make you take a shot of pickle juice sometime.
Oh, that's just cruel.
We'll put vodka in there or something. That's funny. That's disgusting.
Okay, I would do that for $1,000.
Ew! Ugh!
James!
Show. Why does that keep flagging your stuff? I don't understand.
Here's to make the shot Stag Jr.
I'm more fun than he is. A shot of Stag Jr.? Oh my gosh, I'll be on the floor.
That'd be tough.
That's going to make my eyes water.
Cheers to you, sir. Cheers to you.
There are some shots with pickle juice in it. That's nasty.
We need to... I'm just going to go ahead and hit it so we don't get super...
Rushed? Ardbeg shots? I don't even have any Ardbeg, but no thank you.
Yeah.
No thank you. Pickleback? Is that like Nickelback? It's the worst of pickle juice and whiskey.
It's the Nickelback of shots. It's the Pickleback.
Jaeger with Red Bull is the worst, DJ Beacon. A Jaeger bomb, but instead of Red Bull, you use pickle juice. That's disgusting.
Oh. Awful.
Oh, I would throw up.
Awfulness.
Oh, I would throw up. I hate gin. That's my Achilles heel, Brian says. I'm not a gin fan, but you know whose gin I do like? Is Castle and Key. Marianne Eves is doing it right. She's got some nice gin.
Yes.
I haven't had their vodka, but I heard it's super smooth too.
Whiskey Steve, I would gladly do a shot of Old Crow Reserve. Because that's awesome.
You like it.
Yeah.
It's not a punishment if you like it. If I have to do a Jaeger bomb, then you have to do something you don't like.
My ultimate awful thing would involve, like you said, pickle juice and mustard, yellow mustard.
That is nasty. So we should just make you eat a burger with mustard and pickles.
Oh yeah.
We'll get Wendy's, but it'll be a punishment for Chad because we'll put mustard and pickles on it.
Ugh.
Standard Old Crow, they said.
Standard Old Crow.
Willet Pot Still. New Riff Gin is highly rated. Haven't had that. I just had the rye the other night. It's not bad.
We got a bottle of that.
I'm digging the single barrel picks though. I had OBC's pick of the New Riff, and it's quite good.
Yeah. Doing it right.
Chad does need a punishment. Sounds kind of naughty when you say it like that, but I agree. He's been awfully curmudgeon-y this episode and very vocal about his distaste for me.
What?
And long-term commitment. So I think he should be punished. He hurt my feelings. Make him pay.
Boo.
Make him pay.
Shame.
Do it.
Shame.
Help me.
Shame. Shame.
I'm mad at you.
I don't know.
Cut him off for a week or two.
Wow.
From the bourbon? Okay.
Yeah, from the bourbon.
I'll do my best.
If I could, all right. What's just the most peaty scotch you guys can think of?
They're saying I think the Ardbeg would be the
Ardbeg?
worst thing that you could do.
All right. Tell you what. I'm gonna go check our scotch samples. If I can find something, and if you guys really want to do it, you'll show us.
I don't know. I mean, you can go check the scotch samples.
I've already
I don't
said
really
it.
feel like that's punishment enough.
Oh, but it is.
Yeah, but you agreed to it, so I don't feel like it is.
Because I want to take you one for the team, and because you really want to punish me for something.
I do.
Entertain them.
He's being mean. How hateful. Am I really that awful? The old ball and chain, I guess, right? I'm so sad. Sigh. Oh well, at least you guys like me. What can I have while he's gone? I think I'll have some more of this 1920, because it sounds good. Balcones Brimstone is like licking charcoal. Ardbeg and pickle juice. My stomach just turned a little bit. That's nasty. Oh, I could do better. I know. I'm just kidding. I love him. I mean, I won't say that on... I shouldn't have said that on the internet. Oh well.
Extra innings here.
Extra innings. Which Booker's is behind us? That's the 2018-03. We're on the hunt for the 2018-04.
Okay.
How do I like Old Rippy? You really like it. I like it a lot. It's definitely my favorite between the Bond and Lillard and this one. I like this one better.
Yeah, I don't think we have any... Oh, no, we do. We do. We have an Ardbeg 10. Which we were supposed to try last.
Because he said... What did he say?
It's from Dylan.
Yeah, it's from Dylan, brought to us by James Richards. And he said it was going to... Oh, he said... that it doesn't know your safe word.
Yeah.
Great. I love it. He really doesn't want to do it. Sarah with an H is real, Jesse. What's my favorite rye? My favorite rye, that's easy. That's Pikesville rye. But it's like barely a rye.
No, it's actually Booker's rye.
Oh, yeah, you remind me of that all the time.
Yeah.
That's my favorite rye that I can't have. Boop, boop, boop.
So it's here, but I don't think they really want me to try it, so I won't.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, he did have Ardbeg before and hated it. That's why he brought it up, because it's supposed to be his punishment. I want you all to help me punish him, but he won't do it. I really feel like Joseph has already donated enough to the punishment fund.
Sure.
But...
I don't think that's why he was donating, though.
I think it was. It's open to interpretation. Oh, Monica wants you to shoot it.
Well, I can't do the whole thing because we got to save it for...
They want you to drink. They're saying it.
I got some Glenfiddich. I got some Bruichladdich. I've got some Glenmorangie.
They want to know, is there a price?
I've got some Lachlan. I've got some Monkey Shoulder. Some Buchanan's Special Reserve 18.
Make him drink it through a coffee straw. That's hilarious.
Ugh.
They say, shut up and shoot it.
Rude.
This will be marked as adult content. We've said 3 things that were definitely in the punishment thing. They want you to do it, but we haven't named a price. I think it should be $15.
15? No, that's too low.
Well, I had to chug an entire Jaeger bomb, so do I hear 20? Got 20 over here, 50 over here, 50 going once, 50 going twice.
Oh, it's going to give me
Got
a
55
headache.
over there in the corner.
It's going to give me a
He does
headache.
have to put your leather on, Sarah, and make him taste.
I don't have any Octomore. But I've had Octomore. I had that in Austin.
Town Branch. Ooh, that is a punishment that I would do for less.
Yeah, Town Branch.
That is a punishment for less.
Or the JR.
$5 from 3 of them.
The JR Ewing.
Town Branch is more of a punishment, I think.
Ah, Doug.
Hell yeah, Doug. Hell yeah. Woo!
I'm going to Scotch.
Do it.
Scotch cheers you, Doug.
Do it. Oh, they say, I don't know what's worse, making him chew it or making him shoot it. Because if he has to chew it, he has to suffer for longer.
Here, let me get the deliciousness out of
The
this
Town Branch
glass.
Sherry, sorry. I wanted to like it. It's 9 years. Finished in sherry. I really wanted to like it. But if you've ever been to like the nail salon when they file your nails really fast, there's like this burning keratin smell, like when you catch hair on fire. That's what the taste reminds me of. So don't drink it. Don't buy it. I paid $15 for a pour of it at a bar just so I could try it before buying the bottle. So glad that I did because I wanted to like scrub my tongue afterwards. He's not ready for this. He's so worried.
Look, I'm even getting a...
Doug the chug. Doug the chug. Cheers, Jose. Suffrage, yes, that's what this is. This is so that you can experience the pain of what the people during Prohibition went through.
Now I kind of wish it was Prohibition, so this cast wouldn't be legal. If you're doing this on a dark web.
Chew it, they say. Chew it, suffer.
Okay, I can't do the whole thing because
We have to save...
You and I have to do this later, so...
That's about an ounce.
Yeah. That's what we'll say. Oh, I can smell it from here. It's getting into my nostrils, guys.
It's in my raccoon wounds.
It's in my raccoon wounds. All right, so here's to Doug. And here's to Jose. I don't know why I cowbell cheers Doug.
Shoes on the other foot. It's pretty funny now, huh? He loved it when I had to chug that Jaeger bomb.
Look, I even put it in a Glencairn, guys.
Thank you, Doug. You made my day.
Look how light it is. It's not even the color of Mountain Dew. It's like watered down Mountain Dew color. Oh, it's Band-Aids.
Let me smell it. Oh, no. I know how much this pains him. He hates it so much. Like, after we cut the camera, he's always like, oh, no, why?
I'm a born and bred Kentuckian.
This is like...
Raised in Bourbon County. This just goes against my moral fiber.
It's definitely against your moral fiber. Chew it.
It's like going over to Scotland and saying, hey, old Scottish guy, quit drinking that scotch and try this bourbon. You wouldn't do that to that guy. I'm pretty sure I said this on air.
You have.
All right, here goes. Whatever.
Yeah, quit stalling.
So Prohibition.
No, quit stalling.
In 1920. All right, fine.
Chew it. Okay, you can be done now. I can't watch him be in pain. It hurts me. Chad's stalling.
Quite an aftertaste. You know what? I think I might be coming... Well, I'm very clenched.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
I might be coming around to Scotch because I feel like I've had worst...
I can smell you. You stink.
You smell like
beef and cheese.
Beef and cheese.
You seriously, it smells like gasoline.
I smell like regret and Band-Aids. I feel like...
Yeah, give them notes. They want to know tasting notes.
Okay. I get fingernail polish remover that's been rubbed over Band-Aids and the bottom of your shoe after walking through a New York subway.
Nice. So rubber and disgusting. Stuart said, wait, isn't Repeal Day on the 5th? Yes, but we go live on Sunday, so this is our celebration of Repeal Day because we won't be going live on the 5th. Are you coming around to it still?
Uh-huh. I like it.
You like it?
That's great.
It's
nice. Great. Go out and get yourself a bottle of Ardbeg. I might join that cult of Ardbeg down at the Whiskey Vault.
Yeah, they're funny. I like them.
Gonna be their newest member.
You're gonna need your Diet Pepsi Cracker Wash.
Yep.
Your
my cleanse.
Your cleanse. Yeah, you're not allowed to kiss me for the rest of the day, so I'm not doing it. You all stop. I'm not doing it. He smells like cigarettes and regret.
Yeah. It's just so light, and what the hell is the proof on this?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
I don't even know.
It stinks.
It's like I've been a smoker for a couple years.
You smell like a smoker.
Like a big fat cigar, and that's probably why it says try after with cigar after tasting. I'm sure it pairs well. It's very smoke and peat, and I'm just glad that it's also not repeat.
Yeah.
Because, all right, look.
Do you think it knows your safe word?
I don't think it does.
Cigarettes and regret. Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's like, looking at an ashtray with Band-Aids in it.
Woof.
I don't think I could do a tasting note on any bourbon for the rest of the day now.
Oh, I can't handle the smell.
My livelihood is ruined.
Ruined.
It's ruined.
I think that's enough for one day.
Yeah,
I gotta get away from you. Like, you're fuming.
Oh, I'm fuming.
I can't handle it. I'm like, yeah, get away. Bio 2.0, gonna try Bakers soon. I love Bakers.
Some of these also came from the Scotch Test Dummies.
Yeah, they're so nice. We will find a Scotch that we enjoy. And I can say that with a straight face. One day, maybe.
Yeah.
Hey, Broncos won. Was that who was supposed to win? Is that who we cheered for? No, we cheered for the Vikings.
The Vikings.
Sorry. He will not do it, Steve. He will not.
He will not. All right.
You stay away from me.
Okay. Well,
I think that'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do it for us. Happy Repeal Day, everyone.
Chad would like to repeal that Ardbeg.
I would like to repeal it. Merch for sale. This guy, the Bourbon Night t-shirt, our rocks glasses, etched Bourbon Night logo rocks glasses.
Who is Chad with an H? What's his name?
Chad. I don't know.
We need to come up with a nickname for drunk Chad because
Glencairns.
Look at his face.
Etched Glencairns coming soon that can hold
liquid
Scotch or bourbon.
Whatever whiskey you choose.
Put in there.
You could literally pour juice in it if you wanted to.
Okay. And consider becoming a patron if you're not already. That helps out the channel. Helps the teamwork makes the dream work. So
that is true. I've heard that.
That's true. All right, cool. Well,
Chad has to go wash his mouth out.
Not clean. Not clean.
People have been talking about the 3D printed Glencairns. We got that from a viewer, from a friend. He made them custom for us.
Yes.
I don't think that that's something that we can get mass produced right now, but it's something to think about for the future. We're going to work on the glass stuff for now, and then we'll get there eventually. So, anyways, thank you all so much for joining us today. If we don't talk to you before Wednesday, happy Repeal Day. Celebrate your freedom to drink a pour of anything you like with a pour of anything you like. And we will see you. Oh, someone asked what our email address is again. It's bourbonnight@gmail.com. And we will see you tomorrow for another Advent. Actually, we'll see you later tonight for another Advent calendar episode.
Yeah.
Chad will see you never because he's going to go throw up. Until next time.
Drink more bourbon.
For the love of God.
For the love of God.
He's definitely feeling it, you guys.
Bourbon.
All right. Hit that end button.
All right.
Bye,
guys.